Good morning and welcome to the fourth annual DC Blockchain Summit. As the announcer said, I'm John Jacobs with the Center for Financial Markets and Policy here, and we are delighted to be celebrating our 10th anniversary. Our center was born out of the Great Recession and the carnage of that whole financial crisis, and we've been continuing to look for ways to add value. One of the platforms or pillars of our center is innovative disruption. Blockchain is front and center to that, so we've been delighted to partner with the Chamber, who is leading the way on trying to create an environment to facilitate the adoption of blockchain technology around the world. Can't wait to hear the National Action Plan today. So again, on behalf of Georgetown, the McDonough School of Business, and the Center for Financial Markets and Policy, welcome.
And Cisco is deeply, deeply honored to be here, title sponsor for this year's conference. As we look at the journey that we're all on as leaders and practitioners in our space, in our respective disciplines, it's clear that there is a collaborative environment that is brewing here, and part of our strategy around how to co-innovate, co-develop, and actually create markets is directly aligned to the missions and the objectives of the Chamber here. And so we are hugely honored to participate, and let's get the show on the road.
Fantastic. And thanks again, John, and Georgetown's support of the Chamber. This is our fourth annual Blockchain Summit here. And Anoop, thanks for Cisco's very generous support of gatherings like this. These are really special. So thank you. So once more, Matthew Roszak, co-founder, chairman of Bloq. I also proudly serve as the chairman of the Chamber. And these are very special gatherings. This is going to be a great couple days. And if you look to your left and you look to your right, you will see some of the brightest minds in blockchain, crypto, technology, regulation, investment, and beyond. It's going to be a really special gathering. We're about 10 years into this odyssey from Satoshi Nakamoto's 9-page PDF on Bitcoin, and it's pretty amazing on one hand. On the other hand, we all have a lot of work to do. And so gatherings like this help educate, help collaborate, and many times for me, I learn something, I meet somebody, and I think those bonds, those relationships are very integral to building the space. And the Chamber is now getting up to its 5-year anniversary. Which is pretty amazing to think 5 years ago what this industry looked like, 5 years ago what the dialogue was surrounding regulation, policy, advocacy. It's been transformational, quite frankly. And the accomplishments have been pretty profound. Just in the last year, the Chamber's working group, the Token Alliance, which is co-chaired by Paul Atkins, former commissioner of the SEC, and Jim Newsom, former chairman of the CFTC, issued a white paper on responsible token issuances for utility tokens. There's another one coming up on security tokens, so a lot of great work there. As John mentioned, the National Action Plan, which Perry Ann and Amy are going to be talking about here soon. And then a lot of global imprints. I know Anoop has been on a lot of these trade missions and trips around the world to Singapore, Brussels, Tokyo. There's a lot of global imprints. And very recently, the Chamber expanded into Canada, and now we have the Chamber of Commerce Canada. So while we're based in DC, this is a global technology and a global platform. And just in wrapping up here, I need to say a few words about our fearless leader and force of nature, Perry Ann Boring, the president and founder of the Chamber. Perry Ann has assembled an amazing team of policy and business professionals that run the Chamber, and has also surrounded herself with great advisors, partners, and an incredible membership base. I'd also like to highlight that a couple of years ago, Perry Ann hired Amy Kim as the Chief Policy Officer. And Amy, in her own right, is a force of nature and has led a lot of really keystone initiatives for the Chamber surrounding tax and tokenization. So if you don't know Amy, I would just get to know her. She's an incredible thought leader. And then lastly, I just want to also recognize Perry Ann This last year was named the top 50 women in technology by Forbes. So let's give her a round of applause for that. So let's kick it off. Please help me welcome Perry Ann Boring and Amy Kim.